Alright, you guys. So, now that we are on episode 12, the episode starts with the two gems being put on trial. Like, I think the episode should start off with, Diamond and, and Steven waiting. And then the guards go to the hallway, and, they would get, um, Howlite and Axonite to down to the courtroom. And yes, they did say something when, or like they did say something a little bit while they were going down, and even in their cells. So the trial starts off with Diamond showing the records and saying that they have conspired against her, and she has shown them the witnesses, all the witnesses of what they had said. Uh oh yeah, she did bring in the witnesses of what they had said. And oh no, no, I don't think she needs to do. No, she doesn't bring the witnesses in it because it's obviously what the case, like, it's obviously what they had founded, or what is seen, like pictures. And it's one of the files, like one of the Rose Quartz files, and the trial of what was it? On trial, or is it just trial? But they were Howlite and Axonite were explaining about things, like explaining about what their desire of having her children become the new ruler, and they think Diamond is a tyrant. Like, Diamond, they think that Diamond is a tyrant over imprisoning Gems a lot. And Diamond explains to herself that she is right over imprisoning Gems for a long time, but then she explains to everybody in this room that she was like saying, I tell you that everyone here, that yes, it is true that I imprison a lot of gems in my life, but I do that for a good reason, by keeping others, even others on the planet, like in other planets, and myself, safe. And then, like, Axonite would say, yes, we understand that, but you've still been doing all this, and it still upsets us. And me and Halite do not like the sound of this, and do not like the sound of what you are saying. And Diamond would be like, well, I'm sorry, but you two are going to have to suffer the same fate. Or, I mean, you two are going to have to suffer the same fate like all the others. Like I said, faith instead of fate. But but then the two gems were just angry in the inside. Howlite was like saying that, what do you expect us to do in this punishment? And then, no, actually, no. There's no questions about that, since she did say she'll have to suffer questions like all the others. And then Howlite was saying, uh, I hope that you have treated your gems well in prisons, and hopefully that will make Steven happy. That's the stuff what Howlite had said. I'm saying Howlite just in case. I know I didn't, even when I don't mention about the stuff, like when I don't mention what they have said, and even saying words just in case, like saying the quote just in case, like there's still like I forget about like if I said they said like you know what I'm saying, but then after a conversation of courts was over, the Diamond then summoned her. I mean, no, not summon her guards. She had made the guards take them to their cells, and Steven was confronting her after she was being stressed. Steven then walked her to her place, and then they had a conversation about how this is going to work, and Steven was saying that I hope that you are a little bit happier now that you have got that done. Now that you have gotten that done. Then Diamond was then Diamond decided, like, you wanna have fun again like we did earlier? And Steven's like saying, yes. Oh yes, I would like, or no, Steven as a grown up he would say, yes, let's should. And they were while they were playing, Diamond just has they were playing again, Diamond was then was like having these things in her head, like what's going to happen, and Steven said, is it the same thing still troubling you? And Diamond said, yes. And then Steven decided to make Diamond stop thinking about that stuff for now. He would give her another game to play. He would cheer her up to play another game. And there was a prize that they would win at the casino. And as that Diamond was worried, Diamond would make her worries go away by playing a game by using the lever, and for now her problems would go away, but she won a prize, and that's the happy thing of what was going on. That's the happy times of what they're happening, and Diamond was having a fun time with Steven. Now she has that prize, and she would keep in her room, and even Steven had won a prize. They both had their prizes to get with at the same time, and they would ride on the roller coasters, and as they were having fun, they got back to the Diamond's room, and then Steven was like saying that, how are you feeling? And Diamond just feels like, I'm happy. Mostly happy, if you want to say that. Well, earlier that she still had during fun times, she still had some problems and flashbacks of what happened to the last gems that have been plotting against her. Then Steven was then saying they were sitting down, and Diamond be like, Diamond, I know how, can you tell me what things that you are still worried about? Like other things that you are still worried about? And Diamond would say, I just don't know what to do with these 2 gems and how I can deal with them in the end. It's just hopeless for me. And Steven said, cheer up. You did what was best. You did what's best for you. And you did act like a true diamond. And Diamond said, thank you, Steven. And what Steven means by acting like a true diamond, she would always punish gems. Like, act like a true diamond, you have to punish gems in like, yeah, you have to punish gems, like, because that's her rules. And even, of course, diamonds would diamonds have done this before. Like, that's what mostly what the homeworld diamonds would used to do. And this diamond, I decided to, like, while there was scary music happening, Diamond's just looked down on the table, just thinking, saying that, but now I gotta focus on what my final deal with them would be. And then that's what Diamond had said. And then that was the end of that episode. So yeah, and what I mean is, of course, that or no, that I already said that, about the diamonds, that the diamonds, of course, I have already said this, that, okay, that's what I think that's what I'm trying to say, that they could still have authority with the courts and sentence gems to death at Homeworld. But, like, yes, they would do that sometimes when a gem commits a crime, even against the president and to the diamonds, to the Homeworld diamonds is what I meant. And yeah, that is it for this episode. And stay tuned for this next big important episode I meant. So, yeah, bye.